Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. In this video, I will be doing a solid color fill. So right now, I'm just basically kind of removing that polish, also debulking it just a little bit so that when I do add acrylic, it's not too much and I don't have to file excessively. I just want to say that I'm so sorry I didn't upload any videos last week. I was just really busy. I'm in cosmetology school. I be doing nails. I be doing art, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I'm back. It's okay. We back, y'all. This fill is a 5-week fill. Now, when my clients come in for their fills, this kind of gives me an idea of how well I have properly prepped for their nails. And I say this because everybody's nail beds are different, and sometimes you do have to do a little extra work if their nail beds are thin. I feel like if they have thinner nail beds, I don't think it kind of adheres enough. Now, sometimes with that, you can maybe put a second coat of some bonder. That would maybe help, or just tell them, take a break early, come in when your nails got something, to hold on to. So for the sanding part, I went ahead and did this hand because she was missing a nail. So I wanted to show you guys how I go about that. This is kind of, expected. She had her nails on for 5 weeks, so that is okay. So for the new growth, it's pretty much the same thing as far as prepping. I'm going in with my sanding band at about 4,000 to 5,000 RPM. I'm also pushing up the cuticle just a bit, but not too much. This helps with not having to use a cuticle pusher. Using a cuticle pusher is okay. I just don't use one. I am also going over the nail again just to get the excess polish that I missed. Also hitting the rim where the acrylic and the new growth meet. Now it does kind of look like she ripped this nail off recently, so I lowered my drill bit just a bit so I didn't hurt her. Sometimes I will get a nail clipper and kind of like clip this part, but sometimes I'll just use my drill bit if I'm being lazy. It all works the same, but it's just all preference. going in with my cuticle bit just to clean up that excess dead skin that is built up around the cuticle. I'm making sure to be very careful so that I do not cut deep into her skin. Going in with my cuticle nippers just to remove all of that built up dead skin that is right on the rim of her cuticle. Making sure to be very careful. These are sharp. I will have them listed down in the description box. It was like a pack of 3 for like $7-8, I think. But I got them off of Amazon, so they will definitely be linked down below. When it comes to cleaning their nails from dust, I use these little brushes. They are so cute. They just fit between the 2 fingers and you get the brush in the dust. I also use it when I spray alcohol for like the finishing look when I go to put top coat and stuff. It's really nice. So this is how, I get to add in that nail that she sadly lost. It's kind of mimic how I would do if I was doing a fresh set and just hold it up against it. Get to filing right at the rim so that it is flush with her natural nail. Now I'm going in with my Mia Secrets dehydrator. I don't put this on the nail. I don't really think it's called for. I don't think it does anything extra. But now I'm going in with my Mia Secrets bonder. I also do the same thing. I kind of just keep it all on the natural nail. What I'll do instead of adding the bonder and the primer to the acrylic nail, I'll just dip my brush into the monomer and then wipe it on top of the acrylic. And then here I am trying to make sure I pick the right color because I have so many nudes that look alike. Placing my bead right up underneath the cuticle, then using the tip of my brush to push it upward. I'm also going to wipe that excess on the previous acrylic already laid so that it's extra wet, and it also helps the acrylic kind of just glides into the acrylic already previously laid. I'm using the tip of my brush to make sure that the acrylic is not flooding her cuticle. since her set is 5 weeks, I will use a larger bead than normal, only because, you know, the nail kind of deforms over time. So I'm trying to just reform the nail back to what it was. I am tapping in a downward motion with the body and the tip of my brush. I am making sure I'm not flooding her cuticle since this is the one bead method. For the sidewalls and the tip of the nail, I will use the body of the brush so that the acrylic can stay right up against the nail. So y'all, I've been, in cosmetology school. I'm about halfway done. I wanted to ask y'all if y'all would be interested in kind of like watching videos of me doing hair. I kind of just want all my beauty stuff on one channel, and I think this is just the perfect way to go. Like, I feel like making a new page is just entirely too much for me right now. So, yeah, y'all, let me know if that would be something y'all would like to see. I want to get into doing like sew-ins, wigs, stitch braids. I'm not really a fan of box braids and stuff, because that's standing up too long. And a lot of the stuff that I do, I sit down. I may sound lazy, but that's just what I got going on right now. So yeah, let me know if there's something y'all would be interested in watching. So since we started with this nail in the beginning, we're going to start with this nail in the end. But I'm going to go ahead and make this one the 2B method. I'm placing it right below the cuticle, not at the free edge of the natural nail, but like right below it. I'm using the body and the tip of my brush just to pat in a downward motion. I am also holding her nail downward so that the acrylic kind of moves down on its own too. That helps a lot. Now I'm placing my second bead right at the cuticle, pushing it up just a bit, trying not to flood the cuticle, but if you do, it's okay. Just use the tip of your brush to kind of clean it up before it dries. Going in with my file, I am holding it right up against the side of the nail, pushing it in a up and down sort of diagonal motion. I try to make sure that their hand is as straight as possible. Hers is kind of slanted, but you know, I kind of work around it. But when you are first starting, I do recommend you try to keep their hand as straight as possible. For my e-file, I'll usually have it set to 13 to 15 RPM. It really depends on how I'm feeling or what I'm doing. I'm just going in, making sure that I'm cleaning up underneath the nail, making sure that it is flush. I am making sure that the top of the nail is flush and also sealing that cuticle area. Now, the part that I'm really focusing on when it comes to filing is just the part where we put the acrylic on the new growth so that I can debulk it and make sure that that apex is looking right. The tip of the nail, I just use the side of my drill bit to tap. I don't hold it, I just tap it and look at it in areas. I will hold the nail downward so that I can see. I just find that is better. I do see some people kind of hold the nail up and file it that way, but I'm scared because I'll use the drill. I find it gives the most clean, crisp cut. I just wanted to say thank you for watching my video. I will see y'all in my next.